Hey guys, I'm Dark Barbarian. Today we are making a new Town Hall 6 hybrid base. Haven't done a Town Hall 6 base in a long time, so thought of doing some new updated builds. This base is a hybrid base, which means this base will help you in maintaining your trophies while saving your loot. I have a lot to discuss about this base on why it's so good, but I will do that after the speed build in the base analysis part of the video, which will answer all your questions regarding this base. As you'll understand why I'm placing certain buildings in certain places, so don't forget to watch it, as it will not only help you in understanding the base design but also teach you the basics of base buildings, which will help you in choosing a great base design as you move forward in the game. So I'll see you guys after the speed build. Let's do the base analysis. Let's start with the main feature of this base which makes it so effective: these outer openings. To some people this might seem like a problem, but because we are going to use this in our advantage, those openings help us in forcing opponents' troops to go where we want them to go. For example, in this clip, giants went straight for the archer tower because of the opening. There, we have placed a spring trap, which will get triggered on Giant's path to Archer Tower. At lower Town Hall levels we are already low on housing space, so having to lose some Giants just in the beginning of attack is not a good thing for the attacker. We have placed such traps on the other two openings too, so opponents can't avoid them. Now some of you might have a doubt: what if someone tries to create their own path using wall breakers to avoid the traps? For that, I made this base such a way it's quite hard to make your own path. Giants will go for those openings no matter what. Look what happened with this dude who tried making his own openings. The openings aren't the only good thing about this base, there is more to it. Take a look at the number of compartments we have. Having so many compartments in a base definitely makes it harder for the opponent, because the troops are usually stuck on walls. Either they all die out or they run out of time. We have placed the town hall well protected in the central compartment, as we want to save that 1 star and the loot in it. Now coming to the defenses. The most important defenses we have at Town Hall 6 are Wizard Tower and Air Defense. so we have placed them in the central compartment as they require maximum protection. Placing wizard towers in these spots makes the core of the base stronger and they cover most of the base this way. Balloon attacks are quite common at Town Hall 6, so placing air defenses in any of the outer compartment of the base will make them prone to getting taken out by balloons. Air defenses are well paired with the air sweeper and pretty much covers the whole base, which means no side is left weaker to air attacks. The archer towers are placed in these three corners of the base, which means pretty much whole base is covered for air attacks. Archer towers paired up with air defenses make this base invincible against air attacks. I'll add an air attacking replay in the end to prove that. Mortars are placed in the outer compartments of the base. Some people say mortars should be placed in the central compartments of the base, but in my opinion mortars should be placed in those outer compartments, so that they can cover those outer collectors and they can really help us in stopping spam attacks like Barch, mass goblins due to their splash damage ability, so don't worry about the mortar placements, they are all good. Cannons are placed in the rest of the spaces and they provide a great balance to the base, which makes this base great against ground attacks. I'm not just saying it, I'll add some ground attack replays in the end. Now let's take a look at the storage placement. This is the part where most beginner base designers make mistakes. They think that in order to save the loot they should place all the storages in the center while defenses in the outer compartment, and I completely disagree with that. In my opinion, storages should be placed at a distance from one another in different compartments, so that they don't get taken out altogether and the opponent has to take out the whole base in order to get all the loot. We have also placed storages alternatively so that if one side of the base gets destroyed, we don't lose that one type of resource fully. If the attacker wants gold, they'll have to take out the whole base in order to get all your gold. Now let's take a look at the placement of the traps. I've already discussed the purpose of those spring traps in the openings, so I'm not gonna discuss the same. I'll tell you more about the traps I haven't discussed yet. That one spring trap is placed there for the air sweeper. These small bombs are placed outside for two reasons. First is to kill those wall breakers. If someone tries to make their own openings, these bombs help in taking out wall breakers, so that giants get stuck on the walls while our defenses will be targeting them. Second, those bombs also help in countering spam attacks like Barch, mass goblins, etc. That giant bomb is placed there because when we usually attack with giants and wizards, the giants go for the defenses and the wizards go for the outer buildings. We can use this in our advantage, so that whenever someone attacks from this side, we can take out some of his wizards. Those air bombs are placed in the proximity of wizard towers so that they can finish the rest of the balloons using their splash damage. Now coming to the outer buildings. You can place them according to your choice. Just don't put the same type of collectors all together, otherwise opponents will steal loot from these easily. One last important thing about this base, or any Town Hall 6 base in general, is that this base will easily counter almost all Town Hall 6 strategies if the attacker doesn't use clan castle troops. But if the opponent has CC troops, you must also have some defensive troops in your clan castle for a fair match, because no matter what we do, opponents can take out any TH6 base if they have high-level troops in their clan castle. So I recommend you to always have troops in your clan castle for defense. This will genuinely boost your win rate. Recommended CC troops are all high-level balloons or high-level Valkyrie, if you have these in your CC. They'll last you a couple of matches easily, as most opponents don't know how to kill them. But if your clan can't donate you those, just have anything. It's better to have something than nothing. So that's pretty much it for the base analysis. Let's head to replays. I hope you guys found this video useful. I've left a copy link for this base in the description and first pinned comment. You guys can easily copy it from there. Now, I'll let the replays play. I will see you guys in the next one.